Hey crafty friends, Jen Cascell here. I am back with another design team project share and tutorial for Scrap Diva Designs. So as always, here is the website and all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create the things that I love and free content for you. When I did my release video, a lot of you had interest in the card die. We are going to be focusing mainly on the Valentine's Day card die. I will show you a little tutorial on how I created this adorable, I'm going to call it a pouch, but it's a box. It's pretty generously sized. The card itself measures like 5 inches across. This box is 4 inches by 1.5. So you got lots of room for all your little goodies in there. Let's just take a look at this. Oh my goodness, so stinking cute. I did a little floral cluster with some Scrap Diva dies. This little banner in the back, that is from the Suitcase mini album. You'll see those leaves that I absolutely love. So stinking cute. And then I didn't do as much on the back because, well, it's the rear of the vehicle. But you even get like a little steering wheel and rear view mirror with this die. So cute. So inside you're going to see the heart bottle shaker set. So good, you guys. So here's one of the little embellishments that I made. This is the smallest of the heart shakers, and it's about 2.5 inches tall. So your medium one right here, so cute. This Be Mine is from the Valentine's Day tag set. These pin flags came out last month. This is actually a Cricut die or a Cricut cup. Sorry, my husband is doing some work on the basement, so you might hear some weird stuff. My craft room is actually going down there. I've got really good news. So for Christmas, my husband surprised me, and I am so sorry, you guys. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be chill about this, but he's upsetting me. Okay. But John, my husband, promised me that I could move my craft room downstairs. It's like partially finished right now, so he's going to finish the third room down there, and I will have 2 rooms to craft in. So I'm actually gaining about like 2 to 3 times the footage. So I'm really excited about that. So I will put up with the noisiness for now. Unfortunately, he's right below me, so I can hear everything. So here's your medium size one, super, super cute. 3.5 inches tall for this one. And then the last one, I put it together a little differently. I wanted to show you some of the cool things that you could do with this die set. So this is actually how I am gifting a shaker mix for the person that I am sending this to. So cute. I ran these 2 dies together like this, and then I just used a little mint tape on them to hold it. And that's how I got this back layer right here. I ran the shaker portion through in 5mm craft foam, so I had a lot of room in there to put my shaker mix inside. And then I used, this is from the hanging tag die set. So this is the basic hang set, and I used this one right here to create a little pull tab. And then when she wants to get the shaker mix out, she can just pull that pull tab. So I may even send an extra backing for it, so she can just use this as she can refill it with her own shaker mix, pop a new backing on, and she'll have her own little embellishment to use when she's done. And then last but not least, I had to do a keychain because we're doing a car. So it just so happened that my friend Marissa at the Pink Ape, she had shared these on Instagram. She had done some like hotel keychains, and like just the day before, I was shopping and I found these adorable. Here, I'll show you. So I found these hotel keychains, and it just so happened that they're silver, so I had to pick them up. All the ones that I have are gold right now. And then there was these cold transfer sticker packs. So it's kind of like a vinyl essentially. But tell me that isn't adorable. And I used the Valentine's Day tag set for this, and then I did some of the hanging shaker heart cherries. Just so cute. I mean, I'm doing a car. I have to do a keychain, right? So if you're interested in seeing a tutorial of this, stay tuned. All right, so to make the Valentine's car pouch, of course you're going to need, this is the Valentine car mini album. This is the one that I put together for the release video. I am going to need the reverse, so I'm going to put together a second one. I'm not doing the floral cluster or anything on it, but I wanted to give you an idea on how this die went together. I have cut everything but the steering wheel and the rear view mirror. For the pouch, you're going to need 2 of the back pieces. So you've got these 2 right here. I've cut it in. This largest one right here is your die. Of course, you are going to need to double all of these so that you have 2 cars. I've already made my first, so I'm just going to be referring to the one. So you also need this stitched layer right here. I've cut it in white and vellum. You're going to need the body of the car, which is this one right here. And then you're also going to need the hood and or trunk, which is this one right here. All right, that's all you need for the large pieces. Now, for your smaller ones, you get a whole bunch of dies with this. So you need your bumper, which is this one right here. And then you need some wheels. These right here. I've cut it multiple times. I think this is 3. When I'm doing these larger dies, I send the smaller dies through along with them, and then it cuts down on your time. You have your license plate, which is 2 layers. I actually cut it 3 times. So I did the red love twice. So this one right here. My background is in the silver Miri Lava cardstock, and I've cut that once. So twice for the love, once for that. Your head beams are going to be this one right here. So I have my base cut out in white, and then I did the silver Miri Lava for the heart outline. And what I didn't cut, this here is your steering wheel and your rear view mirror. And of course, this die set comes with 2 of the exact same thing, only a smaller size. To make our pouch, you're also going to need this right here. And I'm going to show you how I got to this. So you're going to start with a piece of paper that measures 9.5 by 2.5. I've already cut this at 9.5 by 2.5. I'm going to switch this over to my scoring. All right, I'm starting on the long side. We're just going to do a 1/2 inch. We're going to turn it a 1/2 turn and do another 1/2 inch. So we want a 1/2 inch on either side. Now we're going to flip this over. We're going to go on the short, or on the long side, I should say. And we're going to start once again at 1/2 inch. And then we're going to go to 2 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to flip a 1/2 turn, 1/2 inch, 2 3/4. I'm going to get my scissors out, and I'm just going to cut to create a tab. And I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. And same thing again. I'm cutting just to this score line, flipping, and cutting again. I'm going to do that on both of these ends. There we go. Now we're going to work on our score lines here. So I'm going to cut tab dividers like this, working right on that score line. This is what you're going to have. Obviously, you're going to score on your score lines. And it's going to give you something that looks like this. Now, your pattern paper. Your pattern paper, I just left 1/8 of an inch. So your sides are 1.5 inches, which means your pattern paper is going to be 1 3/8, 2 1/4 inch side. So your pattern paper is going to be 2 1/8 inches long. So 1 3/8 by 2 1/8, and you want 2 of those. Remember, if you're using paper that needs to go in a certain direction, this is going to be pulled up. I have my carts on this one. I want to make sure that those carts are right side up when this is sitting. For this piece, this is 4 inches across, so you're going to do 1 3/8 by 3 7/8, and that's going to give you this layer right here. This is going to sit at the bottom, so if you want to put it on there, you can. It's not a necessity. Let's start to assemble our box. So I'm going to take my base layer. I'm going to use bare layer for this. Let's just glue these together. Now, if you're using textured cardstock like I am, I want my texture on the outside, so I'm making sure to reverse that bottom layer. Now I'm going to grab my car base and my vellum layer, and I'm just going to glue the vellum to the back of my car. Now this is that stitch layer, but I cut the bottom portion off of it, so I just cut that right there. So all I have is the bumper base, so it matches up to your car base perfectly. And I did some inking on this, and you eagle eye people may notice this is a different cardstock, but I just decided to go with it, so it is what it is. This is the rear of my car anyways. All right, I'm going to come over and I'm going to grab like my front bumper or whatever it is. So I wanted to add a little definition to this, and I went ahead, you have like little score lines on this, and I'm just going to cut at those score lines and do the same thing for this side here. Okay. Now I am just going to cut just the tiniest. I'm shaving it essentially. This is how much I cut off. Very, very little. And I'm going to do that to both sides. And it's just, you know, it's a little detail. You don't have to do this by any means. You could just throw it on there. But I truly believe it's all in the little details. So I'm going to glue this directly to my car. And I'm going to line it up right at that curve. Do the exact same thing to this one right here. Now this one I'm going to pop up with some foam, and I'm using just some of this pink foam from Fanciful Chaos. And it's subtle, but it really just kind of makes everything pop. I like it. And for this one, I'm going to use a 3mm foam strips. Once again, I'm getting these from Fanciful Chaos. Love her foam. And then I'm just going to apply the strip to the back. Okay. The card is shaping up. While I have this here, I'm going to go ahead and apply my license plate. And I'm going to use probably 2mm foam for this. And I'm popping these on with 2mm foam again. See how quickly this comes together? It's awesome. Such a cute die set. So now we're just going to add our backing on here. I'm using foam for this, 2mm. And if you'll notice, I did kind of screw up when I was cutting this, but that's okay. You're not even really going to see the places that I screwed up on. My die just shifted. It was so annoying. But, and then I'm going to go ahead and use a little foam to pop this on as well. All right, so just line up your bumper. There we go. Oh, she's looking so cute. And I would have put my steering wheel, if I was doing my steering wheel and rear view mirror, I would have applied those first, and then I would have put this car portion on. I would have kind of just measured everything up here on this, apply those, then add your other, or your top layer. Okay. And the only thing that's left are my tires. So to make it easy on myself, I just lined my tires up with this white right here. And I'm using Barely Art glue for that. All right, we have the rear of our car. Now I'm going to come over to this piece right here. Make sure that you've scored everything. Your lines are nice and tight. And I am going to line this piece up with this bottom here. I'm going to center it right on there. And now I am just going to line this piece up. Okay. And we can go ahead and do that with this one as well. Okay. Line it up. Okay. Now we can go ahead. I'm going to add a little glue to these side tabs here. And I'm going to fold those in. Just adds a little bit of stability to your box. A nice finished edge. Okay. Now let's pull our tabs up on the sides. Okay. Make sure everything is straight. Notice that I'm not going too crazy with the glue. If you're using a good glue, you don't need a whole lot of it. It's just going to warp your paper, okay? All right, that's it. Really cute, right? So let's just take one more look at this adorable car pouch. Oh my goodness. Love her. Let's take a look at these embellishments real quick that I'm sending along with it. Love this. And I will link all of the dies that I used in the description box. So good. And of course that adorable little keychain. I mean, come on, how stinking. So once again, here is the shop. I will link everything. Feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. I super appreciate it. And I am really excited because the dies for next month are coming soon. I'll be working on that all next week with a release date, I believe, on Saturday. I think Saturday is the 1st. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.